The one thing that is certain about life is that it rarely goes according to plans. Since The Journey of Life, 100 Lessons from Around the World was published, Michael Jackson died at the age of 50, just days before his revitalization tour. Farrah Fawcett and Patrick Swayze lost their battles to cancer. Demonstrators died for their cause in Iran. In the summer of 2009, 1,000 more people died in Indonesia in a natural disaster, and dozens more were injured in a suicide bombing. The U.S. is engaged in conflicts throughout the world, sometimes using drones or unpersoned planes to drop bombs in places like Pakistan, Afghanistan, and Iraq. Americans are forced to do more with fewer resources as the economy continues to struggle. And 30,000 new troops were deployed to Afghanistan. We lost people that we loved, either due to natural causes or to the circumstances of life. Life didn't follow the structure of our plans. Like my writer's mantra says, when life doesn't go as planned, we can embrace it as content for our life story. Whatever we come up with after all the detours and challenges will be much better than anything we had planned. In 2007, it was my unfulfilled plans that inspired the birth of The Journey of Life, 100 Lessons from Around the World. The concept was small, 6 inches by 6 inches to be exact, but the vision was big. To connect people from all walks of life to each other through their stories told in their own words. I asked, what is the most important lesson you've learned on your journey of life? And then pried deeper, until I extracted the story. I was enlightened every time. I confirmed that there is no such thing as an altogether bad person or an altogether good person, but that everyone is vastly impacted by their own life experiences. The project traveled to Japan, Indonesia, Malaysia, Qatar, Sri Lanka, the United Kingdom, Scotland, and Uganda, through California, the place I now call home, to Minnesota and Arizona, and back to Wisconsin, the place where my journey of life began. I founded the nonprofit Intercultural Encounters to sustain the mission of the book with 4 goals in mind: to bring people from all backgrounds together, to give voice to people from every walk of life, to inspire people to envision life and the world through multiple lenses, and to empower people to dance to music they don't understand. In 2009, I launched Project Putting the Lessons to Practice, asking people to apply a lesson a day to their lives and then pay it forward. While participating in the project, I applied lesson number 3 to my life: to discover a new passion and get engaged with it. I applied for a radio journalism fellowship, got accepted, completed the program, and now spend my weekends reporting for Pacifica Radio and contributing to Free Speech Radio News. I go into the field with my recording device, capture the story and the voices of the people from all walks of life.
Honduras no se vende, Honduras se defiende.
Nearly 100 protesters gathered in front of the Honduran consulate in San Francisco.
En mi país, Honduras. En Honduras me preocupa.
He's very concerned because what is happening today in Honduras, he lived it about 60 years ago.
Sometimes that means covering the Indonesian elections from a village in Bali. And sometimes that means covering climate change demonstrations in San Francisco.
There are 5,200 events happening right now in 181 countries. They started 17 hours ago with the sun rising up over New Zealand. We are going to be making phone calls to President Obama all day today, demanding that he hears our call. We are going to be calling on him to go to Copenhagen and negotiate a fair, ambitious, and binding climate treaty.
Or speaking with students from Richmond High who were traumatized once again by an act of violence in their schools.
I had said that, it's our job as individuals to challenge our peers, to challenge them whenever they're saying something inappropriate, whenever they're doing something inappropriate. So as a male, there's a lot of men that are disrespecting women. So it's the perfect time for men, not just like myself, but also people all across the country to speak out, to challenge them, to address the situation right when it's happening. Don't wait for later on. Wait while do it when it's happening. It's the time to speak up. The time is now.
Now, the time has come to close this chapter of life and begin writing the next. Just 2,000 copies of the book remain, and the goal is to release all of them into the world. This year, give a gift that makes a difference. Donate a box of books to a school, give one to a friend, or get one for yourself. Apply a lesson a day from the book to your life and pay it forward. And, in the words of Gandhi, Be the change you wish to see in the world.
Sun.